Now let's introduce the next great Florida State Nole who's playing in the NFL. That is, of course, Chargers cornerback Asante Samuel Jr. Asante, how are you? And one quick question: is Florida State the best DB university in the country?
Oh, of course, of course. I mean, we got some great DBs out here in LA. Jalen Ramsey, uh, Derwin. I mean, we got another running back, Cam Makers, and myself. So I mean, that's for Knowles right there.
Yeah, Asante, we love the FSG representation in the NFL. You guys are everywhere. But I want to ask about you, Asante. You know, you're brand new to the NFL. You know, how OTA is treating, how you kind of settle into the NFL life so far?
It's everything going smooth so far. Coach Stanley has a great organization of how he does practice and how he wants everybody to get reps and just basically using your mind at a NFL pace. That's the only difference right now. Just mentally, just processing everything and be able to do your assignment to the best of your ability.
And every time I watch you on the field, for some reason I see you always kind of shadowing number 5, Josh Palmer. Does it feel like it's back in the high school days, you guys together kind of going at it?
Oh yeah, it definitely feels like high school days. I mean, me and my boy been grinding for this for all our life, and it's crazy how we end up on the same team. So I'm just blessed to have him on the team.
How about with the other wide receivers? Like, because there's Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Like, how's it facing those guys so far?
It's been good. I've been telling them guys, hey, give me your best every play because I need to work and I'm trying to be the best and trying to get better. So I want them to give them their best every day. So I'm gonna give them my best every day.
I'm excited, Gilbert. I'm excited for training camp when we see those battles happen. Asante, we know Derwin recruited you during the draft. I mean, as soon as the draft was over, when we got to speak to you, you said you were happy because Derwin had been telling you, "I'm telling you, we're gonna be together." Now that you guys are, it finally came true and you're together on the field. How is it being teaming with Derwin?
It's been good. He's a great leader, a great facilitator on the field, making sure everybody know what they doing, just that energy. So basically just kind of just sitting back right now, just trying to learn everything and seeing how you run things and just kind of like just going with the flow right now.
We're gonna jump back into the time machine and we're going back to high school. Let's take you back to there. Why is St. Thomas Aquinas such a football factory in Florida? Joey Bosa also went there. Is a level of competition, does that help you guys prepare for the college level?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, I went to school when I was there, I think probably over 40, 50 guys went Division 1 from St. Thomas. So going out there competing every day in practice was practice was harder than the games for me. And St. Thomas was kind of harder than Florida State for me, like on the field. So it was just like it was a smooth transition.
Asante, do you live, is that where you grew up near Fort Lauderdale, or are you kind of a different part of Florida?
Nah, I grew up in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so you're familiar with the whole football factory there and all the players and all the greats that came out of there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and Asante, one thing I've kind of noticed from you, you know, obviously you love your dad a lot. We know your dad really well from playing the NFL, you know, Super Bowl champion, you know, played for the Patriots and the Eagles. But it feels like you always kind of want to make a name for yourself, create your own path. So maybe you don't talk about them too much because you want to, you know, stand on your own 2 feet. You know, is that am I right on that assessment? And do you kind of get tired of people saying when you were a kid, you know, there's Asante's kid right there, and you kind of want to make a name for yourself?
I mean, not really, because I mean, I can have a NFL dad or a Pro Bowl dad, but at the end of the day, I got to go out there and make plays, or nobody gonna respect me. So I kind of just try to demand my respect on the field, and then everything else is gonna play out. I mean, that's my dad. I can't. It's just it comes with it, but it's definitely a blessing.
It wasn't that long ago that your dad was in the NFL, so I'm sure you have a lot of memories from his playing days. Do any of these memories stick out to you from his playing days?
I mean, here and there. I mean, just yeah, time flew for sure, but definitely some memories that I remember from when he was playing.
Asante, I remember after the draft, or once you were drafted, you're sitting there, swagged out, cool T-shirt. You were looking really fly. You told us that there was not seven better corners than you. Seven had been taken before you. You said there's not seven better guys than me. Has it gotten annoying to an extent? Like, oh, this whole time, your size gets brought up. Does that kind of get annoying with you? Does that annoy you that people keep on talking about your size and they don't really see the level of play that you have on the field?
Oh yeah, for sure, and it really kind of makes me like mad a little bit because I see guys that's my size in the NFL. Like I'm the same height as most of like starting DBs in the NFL, so I don't know like what that had to do with anything. But I mean, it's over now. I got everybody on the same level right now. All the rookies on the same level, so it's about who can produce more now.
Asante, when the draft was happening, the draft process, it seemed like every time you'd look, the Chargers were talking to you. You talked a lot with the Chargers? Did you, when the draft was happening, the second round, when you saw it did you feel like the Chargers was that destination that you wanted to go to? And what do you feel like they're building here right now?
Honestly, I felt like the Chargers was kind of like the last option in my mind. I figured like I wasn't gonna be in California, like, but it happened. So what we're building right now, I feel like we're a young team, and we have a lot of great football players, great guys, great human beings. So I feel like the sky's the limit with this team. We just got to go out there and do what we need to do.
Are you all settled in now in Los Angeles? You found the home, or still in the hotel thing?
Now I'm still in the hotel. I got to find somewhere, but I'm slowly adjusting, trying to get right.
Asante, what excites you the most about LA? I mean, I know the football part. We're talking about the life in LA. I mean, LeBron, there's Kawhi, it's the city of angels. What excites you the most about Los Angeles?
Just being able to be around, like just how you said, being around those type of people, learning from them, learning how they go about their business, and just basically it's a learning experience coming to LA. I just want to learn as much as I can and just and do my job to the best of the ability.
Do you like Mexican food?
Yes.
Yeah, is that does that kind of excite you, having to come out to LA and get into because like there's Mexican food, but there's like Sinaloa Mexican food, Jalisco Mexican, like there's so many different types, and I feel like LA is really the city that has all that different Mexican culture. Does that kind of excite you about being in LA?
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to just like being around. I just want to learn everything, learn different religions, different just different things. I want to learn anything I could possibly learn. So definitely I'll be trying to try some Mexican food out down here. You got to show me a good spot.
We will.
Definitely. We got many places for you. But before we let you go, just curious, besides your dad, who are some of your favorite NFL players growing up?
That's a good question. Honestly, I didn't like anybody on defense like that. I used to watch like guys like in college, Cam Newton. Yeah, Cam Newton was one of them. Just guys that Michael Vick went in Atlanta. Yeah, so I just used to I played quarterback in Little League, so that's what I used to watch all the time, quarterback.
Okay, so that was your thing.
How good were you?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I need to
I
know.
mean, we won some Super Bowls in Little League, so I mean, I had to be all right.
Asante, before we let you go, one more random question, because we're going to have Chad Johnson on the show later on. Was he one of your favorite players as a wide receiver, and maybe him going at it with your dad a couple of times?
Oh yeah, he's one of the top tier wide receivers in the NFL in NFL history. But yeah, he was definitely one of those guys. He got a lot of swag about himself, very confident, hard worker, and I respect that about anybody. If you're a hard worker and confident and make plays, I mean, that's all you need to be in this league.
Asante, we're excited to see you make some plays this year. Number 26 out there. You're gonna have a lot of fun in LA, and I feel like this defense is on the up and up. So we're definitely gonna be excited to see you. We appreciate you joining Compas on the beat, and we wish you nothing but the best during OTAs and in that little break, and then training camp.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.